Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Yep, we're going to be checking out another new for 2020 Kershaw knife today. This is the Kershaw Airlock 1385. Now, this was supposed to be number 3 of 4 of the new for 2020 Kershaws that I ordered, but unfortunately I just got a refund for the number 4. And it was the one, honestly, I really kind of wanted because, well, it was the Husker. And being from Nebraska, it was like I kind of had to buy that knife just because, for namesake alone. But I don't know if Smoky Mountain didn't get their allotment or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, I got a refund for that one. So I will definitely be looking for a Husker somewhere because I have to have that knife. But today, we are going to be checking out the Airlock. Start out as always with our black GFN handles. Stainless liners. Very open construction. Got some standoffs there. Got a stainless pen style pocket clip, as they refer to it. Now, I know it looks pretty, it looks like a kind of a very slender, well, it is a very slender pocket clip, but it actually feels kind of stout for as slender as it is. And of course, we'll take a look at that a little more, but you've got the see-through, the peephole, as I've been referring to them in the Kershaws this year. Lanyard hole, for sure. But yeah, that must be a design aesthetic for 2020 for Kershaws, the hole in the knives. We'll take a look at it again. As you can see, it is a flipper. Speed safe opening. Liner lock. Now the liners are they're pretty minimal liners, so I don't know as if I'd give this the real hard use. Oh, what's our lock up there? We're looking at about, now what do you think? I'm going to call that 35%. That's what I'm going to call that. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. 35%. As I said, speed safe. Now, on the blade, you got a 4CR14 blade. There's your number, KIA. Made in China. Kershaw logo. Now, I really like the look of that blade. You've kind of got this, what, kind of bead blasted finish on it. And it's kind of they refer to it as a clip point. But, I don't know. I mean, they call it a clip point, so, okay. I do know I like the look of it. I really like the look of that blade. Do have some jimping there, which is pretty darn functional. Our choil, yeah, choil's probably not the best on this one. As you can see there on the grind, you do have a little bit of hiccup in the grind. So I know all you modders out there, and I probably would too, put a little bit of a choil in there to kind of get rid of that. I mean, does it bother me? Nah, it doesn't bother me too much, but as you can see, your handle protrudes past there. So yeah, might want to grind a little bit of a choil in there. Handle design. It's pretty darn comfortable. I really like the way it feels in hand. Yeah, great grip on it. The GFN got pretty darn good gripability. Does feel good. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. Just 4-finger grip. Not a whole lot of room left over, so those of you for larger hands might not be choking up. Might not be the absolute best idea. You probably could, but you'd have to be seriously be careful there, or you're gonna get yourself. Get some quick stats on it here. What do we got? Okay, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 1/4. We'll give it fully open. Handle length, I'm going to give 4 1/4, which is pretty much going to give us a 3-inch blade. Now, as you can see, the handle does protrude past where your blade grind, so your actual cutting edge is closer to about 3 1/8. So I guess that would be your full blade length at 3 1/8. Grip length, you are looking at, I'm going to give it all of about 3 1/4 inches. Size comparison, this one's going to compare up fairly well to the Benchmade bug out. Yep, measures up very well with the bug out. And then I still have Nellie's, well, it's mine, but the Kaiser Dukes that Nellie stole from me. But that one does measure up pretty well also. So pretty much in that standard bug out and Kaiser Vanguard Dukes size range on the airlock. Let's get a weight on it real quick. Not a bad weight for sure. What do we got? Okay, ounces, we're looking at 2.7. So not bad at all. A fairly light knife. I mean, you do have that hole there, so that does have some definite weight reduction. Where are we at? There we go. 76. Okay. 76 grams. Carry-wise, carry's pretty nice. Not a, as we saw, the pocket clip's not super deep, but it's pretty smooth in and out of pocket. Do have, I mean, we're talking pretty close to 3/4 of an inch of exposure there. So definitely not the deepest carry knife in the world, but it does carry very nicely. Pretty sturdy in the pocket. Now back to that design aesthetic I was going to say. Yeah, that just means, see, the peephole. I call it the peephole. See, there I am. BigRedEDC. Yeah, that must just be the design aesthetic that was hot for them, for Kershaw in 2020, because you've got that one in the airlock, and then in the static, you have this one. Where's it at? Is it there? There it is. There's BigRedEDC. Yeah, this one though, right next to the pivot. Yeah, I don't get that one. Right next to the pivot. That, to me, allows a lot more intrusion for dirt and nasty into your pivot. The ZT, 0308, I believe it was. Again, another hole right by the pivot. Don't really get that, honestly. It doesn't... Is it a horrible thing? I mean, I guess it really just depends on you, you know, and what you think about it. Now, this one doesn't really bother me that much. It's different. You got a hole in your knife? Okay. It doesn't affect the functionality, you know, form or function of the knife at all. And neither does this one. I mean, it really doesn't. The potential is there, you know, as I said, as far as function for dirt intrusion into the pivot, you know, my opinion. You agree, you may disagree. But yeah, I mean, this one, can stuff still get in there? Sure, but I mean, it's pretty open construction as it is, so yeah. Doesn't affect the knife at all. It does feel really, as I said, it does feel really good in hand. Really good grip. My overall take on it, I mean, I know some people really don't care for speed safe knives. They don't bother me. I really don't have anything against speed safe assisted opening knives. It snaps out pretty good. Good action. Oh, what's the centering like? Centering's pretty darn good. Yeah. Yeah. Snaps out there pretty well. As I said, I do really dig the blade shape on this one. Nice bead blasted finish. As I said, jimping. Yeah, the only thing about the blade is probably needs a choil. Yeah. Handle-wise, fit and finish. Take a good look around it. I mean, budget knife, GFN handle for sure. Everything is chamfered pretty well, except for, you know, this spot in the grip. It's not chamfered as much. It's not sharp. Does not affect my grip, but it's just not chamfered like, the outer edge, on the most of the knife. There we go. Thank you for focusing. But all in all, it's not too bad. Blue gave it an 8. It's a solid rating for what it is. And this guy, right now, at the time that I am recording this, they're selling most places for, I think it's right around $21, $22. Smoky Mountain Knife Works has this one on sale for $14.88. Yeah, 4CR14 blade. Yep, I get that. It's not going to be the best blade steel. For $15, it's not too bad. I think it's priced pretty darn good for what it is. The 22, that might be, depending on, that's to each their own. To me, that might be priced a little high for what you get. But at $15, I think it's it's not bad at all. So, yeah, the Kershaw Airlock, new for 2020. Yeah, I'm digging it. I really nothing to complain about. The clip is pretty slim, and that does lend for, if you catch it and stuff, it's more likely to possibly bend and stuff. But man, it does feel pretty darn solid. And the choil, or lack thereof. Otherwise, it's a pretty darn solid little knife. So yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging the airlock. There again, Kershaw Airlock, $13.85. New for 2020. As always, guys, greatly appreciate you stopping by, checking out a knife with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, guys. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.